And I see a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men. And free men you are. What will you do with that freedom? Will you fight? Fight against that? No! We will run! And we will live. Aye. Fight and you may die. Run and you'll live. At least a while. And dying in your beds many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Seem quite optimistic to me.
Trump is leading in all 7 battleground states. That's right, folks. 7 out of 7. People are tired of the high costs of food, rising crime rates, and the ongoing illegal immigration problem. People know there is a fighter out there who will fight to bring prices down, keep citizens safe, and protect our rights as Americans. Our guy, my guy, Donald J. Trump, is a fighter, and no one believes Slow Joe can save this country. In fact, in Tuesday's Michigan Democrat primaries, over 100,000 voters elected to vote uncommitted, signaling that Joe Biden isn't exactly winning hearts.
Take those resources away from Americans to accommodate this new group of people, that is going to make the children going to fall further behind. Unemployment is going through the roof. Poverty, crime. This is going to impact our communities across this city to the point to where violence, murder, robbery is going to spike. Not just with Americans, but also with these people coming here. 3,000 illegal immigrants are living in this factory, almost, a half a block long? And this is going to transcend into public housing. They keep saying that there will be no public housing for illegal immigrants. That's not true. So we pay to be homeless, basically, now as United States citizens. We're going to flip Chicago red. The Democratic Party is done in Chicago, and that's a fact. By summer, you think it's a lot of them coming in. You watch the uprising.
Welcome back to Belly News, your source for information without any sugarcoating. I'm your host, Tish, and boy, do we have a juicy platter of news for you today. Let's talk about Nikki. You know, Nikki Haley, who recently lost another primary by more than 40%. Ouch. She's been making herself more of a rhino lately by bashing Trump, and it looks like that strategy isn't paying off. We'll likely forget her name after Super Tuesday. She's expected to drop out. And speaking of Trump haters, let's not forget about Letitia James, the Attorney General of New York. She's been posting Trump fines and balances on her social media account, which only proves what we already know. She's unprofessional and a Trump-hating lefty lunatic. Her plan to bankrupt Uncle Trump will not work. Evil never wins. All these charges are just making Trump more popular. But hey, let's move on to some good news. The Supreme Court has agreed to take on the Trump immunity case, and they won't be accepting arguments until April 22nd. That's well after Trump is declared the Republican nominee. And guess what? The Trump election interference case is on hold until after the Supreme Court rules on presidential immunity. Talk about a win for Trump and a big L for Jack Smith, who's working overtime to get a conviction. Don't hold your breath, Jack. And hold on, folks, there's more. And it's getting even juicier. It's looking more and more like Fani Willis perjured herself. Text messages from Nathan Wade's former attorney reveal that the two began a relationship prior to 2022, and Nathan Wade's phone records place him at Fani Willis's house in the middle of the night. Someone was creeping. So, if liberal judge Scott McAfee rules to disqualify Fani Willis from the case, we might see a new prosecutor appointed well after Trump is elected in November. But if she's not disqualified, can you imagine what a field day the appeals court will have with this case on appeal? Phew, that's a lot to digest, folks. But what do you think about all this? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more piping hot political updates. Until next time, stay hungry for the truth.